Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our online class. And today's lesson, we will learn about Buddha's chief disciples. Are you ready? Then let's do this. Okay, let's begin with the vocabulary. First word, we have material goods. When we say material goods, this means things you can touch, buy, and sell, such as money, cars, and etc. Okay, number two, second word, we have mystical. When we say mystical, it means beyond human understanding. Okay, third word, reasonable. It means sensible or fair. Next word, we have spiritual. Spiritual, not material, to do with the human spirit. Again, first word, we have material goods. Second, mystical. Third, reasonable. And the last one is spiritual. Okay, let's start. Moggallana and Sariputta were very close friends who lived in a village close to Rajgariha. So, do you have friends? Okay, yes, all of us have friends, right? So, in here, there are two friends named Moggallana and Sariputta. So, they gave up the material things of the world and tried to gain more satisfactory knowledge of the meaning of life. Now, one day, Sariputta met Assaji, a disciple of Lord Buddha. Who is Assaji? Assaji is one of the disciples of the Lord Buddha. Looking for food in the town, he talked to Assaji and asked him who his teacher was and what he taught. So Assaji told him about the law called Dharma. So when you say Dharma, that is the teaching of Lord Buddha. This law explains the relationship between cause and effect. Cause, again, when you say Dharma, this is the law, explain the relationship between cause and effect. And this law is called karma. So this teaching of Lord Buddha is called karma. When we say karma, it is about the relationship between cause and effect. Like when you do bad things, then bad things will also happen to your life. But when you do good things, then good things will also happen in your life. Understand? Again, I will read. Bad things happen to people who do bad things, and there is a reason for everything that happens. Understand? Okay, so let's continue. Now, Sariputta believed that this was a very good and reasonable law because he understood that there are causes for all things. So what he did, he ran back to Moggallana, to his friend, and told him about this one, about this teaching of Buddha. So both of them made a decision to go with the 250 followers to see Buddha and to be ordained by him. Understand? Again, what they did, they go to Buddha and to be ordained by him. Okay, very good. Alright, so here, Sariputta became the wisest of all Buddha's disciples. Okay, so Sariputta, remember, Sariputta is known as a wise man, smart. Okay, so he became the wisest of all the Buddha's disciples. Sariputta the Great, the Arahant. Okay, and the other one, we have Moggallana. And Moggallana also known as the mightiest because of his mystical power. Okay, so Mugalyana can do magic. He has a mystical power that normal people cannot do. Okay, so they were made the two chief disciples of Buddha. Sariputta, known as the wisest of all the Buddha's disciples, and Moggallana, known as the mightiest because of his mystical power. Okay, so now let's talk about during the last days of Buddha. This happened during the last days of Buddha. For 45 years, Buddha and his monks traveled around India teaching people, right? So by that time, Buddha was 80 years old already, and he knew that his time had come. Okay, so he went to Pavangara and took his last meal of pork. So the last food that he ate during the time is pork. And after that, he became seriously ill and vomited blood. Right. So, although he was very ill, Buddha still dragged himself toward Kusinara and rested for the last time. And where? In Salawan Park near Kusinara. So the Lord Buddha ordained Subhata, and that monk was the last man who Lord Buddha ordained on earth. So who was the last man ordained by Lord Buddha himself? That was Subhata. Understand? Okay. The 6th month of the night of the full moon, Buddha died while he was sleeping. Although Buddha was no longer on earth, his words and teachings are remembered by many people in the world. Okay, now let's talk about Sangha. Teacher, what is Sangha? Now, when we say Sangha, the Sangha is a word used to describe a Buddhist community. It refers to the monks, nuns, and the ordinary followers of Buddhism. The ordinary members of the community have to follow the rules of the monks. So they are also expected to pay special honor to the images of the Lord Buddha and to the objects that are associated with him. In other words, those people who are ordained in that community or in Buddhist community is called Sangha. Okay? Understand? Okay, very good. So this time, let's have a quiz. Are you ready? Okay, so instruction. Answer the following questions in your social studies notebook. Write the letter and the word or words of your answer. Number 1. Who are the two chief disciples of the Buddha? Okay, we have letter A, Sariputta and Moggallana. Letter B, Assaji and Sariputta. And letter C, Assaji and Moggallana. Now, write your answer. Okay, number 2. What is Sariputta known as? Again, what is Sariputta known as? Okay, A, Sariputta known as the wisest. B, the richest. Or C, the most powerful. Okay, number 3. What is Moggallana known as? What is Moggallana known as? A, the strongest. B, the richest. C, the mightiest. Okay, number 4. For how many years did the Buddha and his monks traveled around India for preaching people about his teachings? A. 20 years. B. 45 years. Or C. 50 years. Okay, number 5. Ready? What does karma mean? What does karma mean? A. Destiny. B. Cause and effort. Or C. Cause and effects. Number 6. What word describes a Buddhist community that refers to the monks, nuns, and ordinary followers of Buddhism? A. Disciples. B. Sangha. Or C. Teachings. Okay, next number. Number 7. Who was the last man ordained by the Lord Buddha? Who was the last man ordained by the Lord Buddha? A. Subhata. B. Assaji. Or C. Sariputta. Okay, number 8. How old was Lord Buddha when he knew that his time had come to an end? Again, how old was Lord Buddha when he knew that his time had come to an end? A. 77 years old. B. 80 years old. And C. 83 years old. Number 9. What was the last meal of Buddha consisted of? Again, what was the last meal of Buddha consisted of? A. Chicken. B. Fish. C. Pork. Okay, last number, number 10. In what month did Buddha die? In what month did Buddha die? A. During 5th month. B. 6th month. Or letter C. 7th month. Okay, great job, students. And take note, don't forget to pass your answers in our line group. Your activity will serve as your attendance. So, thank you very much for your participation. See you next time and have a great day. Goodbye.